Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I can't believe that's the first time I'm saying that. Let's call this like a personality check. What I'm into, what I'm loving, a little bit of get to know me, because this is what I'm loving. Delicious. First up has got to be my beverages. It's gotten pretty serious. I need my beverages to have a little purpose plus the pleasure. Mela, it's so yummy and it's super hydrating. Honestly, I love the pink can. I feel like that's what sold me first. Like, okay, Mela, like what are you into? I've also had just like the straight watermelon flavor. Perfect. It has electrolytes and antioxidants. It tastes really yummy. The ingredient list is super clean. She is tea, my girl, my diva. This is Miss Olipop. I literally have to stan her. She is so good and good for you. And I say that because it's high in fiber. We all need to prioritize fiber in our diets, like expeditiously. It's not even funny. This flavor is the strawberry vanilla. My grocery is stocking her finally. I'm really happy about it. So you get 4 in a case, which is just enough. I like to crack these open and down one. It's guilt-free. It's literally only 40 calories. It's really the fiber that sold me. So one can has 6 grams of fiber. Don't quote me, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like our fiber should be anywhere from like 10 to 30 grams. So this is just going to help with your diet every day and you don't have to feel guilty about it. It's my sweet treat that I can have at the end of the day that I know like I need to get my little fiber push in. Let me drink an Olipop. She's not a sipper, she's a chugger. Chug her. Just know that you're doing something actually good for your body so you don't have to feel guilty about it. Another heavy hitter, which is Health A Kombucha. I have just been on a gut health kick. I want to know what's good for my gut. What am I doing? What do I need to do? And one of the first tricks of the trade I learned was to get up on my fermented drinks, my fermented foods, and kombucha has been a fun way of doing that. It has like a nice tangy flavor to it. I really like when they add like ginger to their flavors. They always have a bunch of really good flavors to try. And actually, I've not tried this one yet, so we're gonna taste test together. I think this was like a summer flavor that they came out with. This one is orange creamsicle, so let's try. Smells kind of sweet. But I don't really taste the orange creamsicle. Isn't that crazy? It kind of tastes like the ones I usually go for, which is like the lemon ginger or the passion fruit tangerine. It tastes like the tangerine one. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't taste it. I'm not gonna lie. Happened with my gut, kombucha, whatever, like whatever. The flavor is not really there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not seeing her, but bubbly probiotic tea for a happy gut. Doesn't get more fun than that. I remember the first time I heard about doing this, I was like, you cannot be serious. This cannot be what you eat. And then I became one of them. So my morning first cup, which is bone broth. This brand has been the best flavored bone broth I could find on the market. This diva, so good. So this is a chicken bone broth with a ginger and turmeric flavoring. It's like a nice tea, but the thing about drinking bone broth is you're getting your protein. I don't know about you, but I am obsessed. 1 cup of this is literally 13 grams of protein. Makes me feel like I'm getting a jump start on my protein gains and eating the right things for the day. So this brand is called Roli Roti. It feels like drinking a warm cup of tea, but it's a warm cup of broth. A little switch up, I know, but I really do think it's worth it. It just sets me up for success. So I literally want to have her in my fridge all winter because I'm obsessed. Look at this. Let me tell you, this one's a little weird. This one's a little woo-woo. I promise I'm only gonna mention 2 woo-woo things today. This one is my new favorite way of drinking water. Cheers. okra water. I really love this for a million of reasons. First of all, not just for my skin, not just for my hair, but for down there. It's really for me, it's something I really just wanted to do to stay hydrated. Half a cup of frozen okra, which is probably way cheaper than okra when it's in season. Put that in my large jug container, fill it up with filtered water, let that sit overnight. Keep that for a week and just keep replenishing the water. I personally grew up eating okra, or we pronounce it okra. If you had a hot and spicy pepper soup, you add some okra to it, it really just calms it down. Okra just never bothered me as a flavor, as a texture, so putting it in my water wasn't that big of a step for me. It's also such a great way to cleanse your digestive system and make it easier to do a BM. As you can tell from all these beverages, I'm just all about like helping my body do its work. Out of all the drinks, she's the diva. Next up is going to be body care. I have been loving this duo for my skin, and it might be what holds me down all winter. So what I've been focusing on is making sure that my skin feels hydrated so it doesn't feel the need to dry out or freak out on me. I find that it has like a skin-like scent, which I really love. Finding this product, knowing about ceramides and how they're super hydrating, I didn't realize it had oatmeal in it, but I will say I feel really good after the shower. I feel perfectly hydrated, my skin feels nourished, and I do feel like I noticed a lot of my dry patches have gone down, and I haven't had a flare up since using this product. And then after my shower, I like to go in with this product. This is so thick and yummy. Little truly does go a long way. I lotion my whole body very consistently every day. I love the texture of this lotion. It's moisturizing, it's nourishing. It doesn't have a lot of shine. That's really not what I needed to do. I needed to moisturize my skin. I needed to make my eczema feel like it's nourished and protected so that any irritants I'm feeling don't flare up my skin, and I feel like this product does exactly that. There's not much of a fragrance to it, which I totally don't mind. I have things to add fragrance to my body care. I just need my body care to work for my skin. Brands that do simple, clean products that work are my favorite. The sizes of the bottle are pretty good, especially for the price point. I think these are about $15 or $16 each. It's been maybe 6 weeks of using this product, so I probably have 6 more weeks to go as I'm halfway on both of them. Not the fanciest or the most luxurious, whether it's a drugstore product or a luxury product, diva, just make sure it's working, okay? Moving on to skincare, I'm actually in the process of updating and revamping my whole routine because I really don't know what happened, but I had the worst breakout in such a long time. It really shook my confidence, I'm not gonna lie. My skin was so flared, so irritated. I was getting breakout after breakout after breakout, and now I'm just like, I need to start over. Recently, I was listening to the Naked Beauty podcast, and she had on Sophie Pavitt as her guest. And I just really loved the way she talked about skincare, especially for acne-prone skin like myself. I don't know, the way she was just having a conversation about skin and what it needs and why it reacts in such ways made sense to me. I'll link it below in my notes. Sometimes acne can feel like rocket science. Really just curious about what this diva knows about acne prone skin. So my bestie gave me from her gifting stash the Sophie Pavitt mist, Sophie Pavitt Face Fridge to Face Blemish Defense Mist. Really been loving spritzes and sprays. Do they necessarily do something in your routine? No, but they feel really good. It's a fab step. I feel like if the world turns to shit, I'm gonna spray my face. Like, I'm gonna need something to feel like I'm doing something, I'm in control of something. The instant cooling effect I feel from this product is actually crazy. Like, I was spooked. I think because it low-key got in my eyes and there was a tingle. There was a little sensation and I was like, did I just blind myself? I don't know, but it feels good. Sophie Pavitt talks a lot about really bringing down that inflammation that happens when you experience a breakout. Your skin is communicating to you that it's inflamed and you need to do what you can to calm her down. And I feel like her whole product line really emphasizes hydration, calming down the skin, keeping it simple, keeping it clean. I was stunned by this product, stunned. The mist is fine, it's luxurious, it smells good, it feels really good. There's nothing really like it, and I have a bunch of sprays. Like, there's a whole separate video I could do on my spritz sprays. This one definitely left me with a great first impression. I actually just ordered her starter pack for her line, but for now I'm excited to have this in my arsenal and can't wait to try her other products when they come in the mail. Last category up is going to be beauty. As a glam girl, how could I not? First up is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Blurring Balm in Universal. And I feel like we're coming up on fall and winter, and that's when the glam girls really get to show out. This is my second time getting this product. At first I got the skin tint one, but I feel like I have such good skin products for like foundation and base. I just really love the formula of this as a primer, and I'm really excited to see how I can use this up in my glam. What I love about Danessa Myricks is that you can really play up the usage of these products. So I've even heard putting it on top as a primer or like a sealer is really good. This product is patented with her famous Upsolite, which basically draws out oil throughout the day. I love to have my blotting papers just in case, and as a glam girl, I'm always just gonna touch up. It's a part of the culture to touch up. She's blurring, she's a good primer, she fills my pores, she keeps me nice and matte. I typically run oily, and before they close, I got a few products from Ami Collet. I've been thinking about a new way to powder once I've done all my cream and liquid bases, but I really just wanted to have a detailed brush where I can just get to where I want it to be matte while keeping my glowy areas fab. The brush feels really fab on the skin. I just think a detailed brush is so chic. This is something I can take with me when I want to update my glam, but also just, like I said, keep it sharp where I want to powder and keep my glow where I want to keep my glow. That's everything I'm loving so far this month. I hope it gives you a little insight to where I'm at, what my head is thinking about, certainly what my favorites are. I want to hear what your favorites have been lately. Let's talk about it, because I will try if it comes highly recommended. But in the meantime, if we're connecting, if we're vibing, if there's a spark here, hit that subscribe button for me, please and thank you. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you feel so inclined. Mwah.